Hi all, Susie here from NB Pretty Papers, back today with the last in our colour theories series. It's come around so quickly. So over the last, I don't know how many weeks, but number of weeks, Katelyn from Gray Florals and myself have gone through the colours of the rainbow. So we started out way back when with the colour red orange, I think, is what we started with, or pink, or red pink, or something or other red. Yes, red and pink. And we've gone through, and today is brown and craft, and it is the last of the series. So I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the series, and from the feedback that we've got on both our channels, that you have enjoyed the series too. So while I've been yaffling on, I've gone through my paper pads and pulled out this sheet here. This is has the constellations on them and star patterns, and I thought that went really well. So it's a sort of a creamy coloured card background, cardstock or paper, and the constellations and the writing and everything is a sepia brownish colour. So before starting the camera, I went through and hand cut out these frames. So I just drew the frames with a ruler and used my either knife, X-Acto knife, or my scissors to cut them out. And I went through and I die cut out these leaves and also the title, Love This, and this little deer here. Wasn't too sure how I was going to use any of them. I just wanted to get some brown elements, and that's just what I come up with. And then I went through my stash and pulled out anything that was brown that I thought might be able to be used. My initial plan was to use the frames that I made in a grid pattern, because last night or the night before I made this video, I was watching a YouTuber and she did a grid layout and it looked gorgeous, and I thought, yes, I can do that. So I hand cut out my grids, but hand cut out the frames, but no, it didn't look gorgeous. So we went with plan B. And plan B was just to throw them on the page and hope for the best, and that seemed to work, which was a bonus. So I had the frames stuck behind the photo. I pulled out a craft brownie doily that I had in my stash, and I've tucked that in there as well, using that as a bit of a resting ground for some of my embellishments. Pulled out this house, which I think was from a reasonably recent Heidi swap, possibly on my desk collection, possibly. And now I'm starting to layer a few things up. I have that keep it real, or keeping it real, I'm not too sure exactly what it says, keeping life real or something like that. Little die cut there that come from the Kaiser Craft Factory 42 collection. Pulled out a couple of washies from my stash, wouldn't have a clue where any of the washi comes from. Decided to take a quick photo before I mess it all up. Putting down these heart washi just as a bit of a grounding spot, and then I'm going to recreate the lot again. So the photo is of my stepdaughter and her partner, who were down in early Feb for a holiday, and this is just one of the photos that they took. I love this photo. They just look relaxed and happy, and it makes me happy to look at it. So all sort of little young love, and it's lovely to see. So I thought I'd make a page about it. Using the trusty hot glue to glue everything down, so I just sort of put them in place, and I knew if I tried to lift them up again, it would never go back down the same way, so I just stuck a bit of double-sided tape on top of it to hold them all in place, and then use the glue gun to glue them down a little bit better than that. And to go through, I add lots of glue to my deer so he sort of sits up off the page a little bit, just gives a little bit of dimension. And I tuck everything back in as roughly as it was before I took the photo and destroyed it all. I have to apologise, there are no close-up photos for the end of this one. I was going to do the photos when I come home from work tonight before I did the voiceover, and I've sat down to do the voiceover and I went, uh-oh, no photos. So no photos at the moment. I will certainly put some photos up on my Instagram account, so I'll link that below. Feel free to hop on over there and have a look at some close-ups. I just don't think I'll have time to leave the layout any longer because I'll be out all day tomorrow and it needs to go live tomorrow. Just putting the last little bits down. I did seem to mix it up a little bit since I took the photo, but the concept is still there. Absolutely love the way this one come out. I would struggle to say what my favourite is, but I do really, really like this one. So let me know in the comments what you thought was your favourite of the layouts now that all the colours have been done. Also, don't forget to hop on over to Katelyn's channel and check out her layouts. She's done some gorgeous layouts as well, so and she has a playlist with all the layouts together. I'll ensure that I link that below as well. Initially just going to leave this as it is, my title, not do any journaling. I do struggle to do journaling when I wasn't there. It wasn't a part of my moments and my memories. So I just pull out these thickers. You don't see me do it all, but I just spell out, can't remember what I wrote. Something about magic happens when the stars align. I think that's what yes. Magic happens when the stars align. Isn't it all sweet and romantic? Young love, don't you love it? Anyway, that's pretty much coming to the end of the layout. So thank you everyone who's commented throughout the series. Please leave me a thumbs up on this one. Leave any comments. Let me know which one you'd like the best. And as I said, thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next video. Talk to you then. Bye.